Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 13th and final episode of Sora no Otoshimono, or Heaven's Lost Property. So, in the last episode, Tomoki has continued his quest to get Icarus to be more human. This time they were going with the strategy of having her attempt to smile. Did not work particularly well. They tried various strategies like gluing her face and whatnot, which led to some interesting scenes, I'll admit. They actually ended up going on a double date, sort of, with both Nymph and Icarus, which a lot of fun was had if you don't count being chased by released zoo animals and arrested by the police and all that. Aside from that, it was fun. He did almost get to kiss Nymph, but in the end she went full Tsundere and it didn't end up happening. And if that wasn't bad enough, Nymph eventually just left the group entirely. And if that wasn't bad enough, Nymph gets attacked by a couple of angeloids. I think Nymph called them Gamma or something. I don't know if those are the two that are always hanging around her master or not, but yeah, that's very not good. I imagine there'll have to be some kind of rescue operation for Nymph this episode, if I had to venture a guess on where this was going. Because I know there are multiple seasons of this show, so I assume the rest of the season Nymph will be an official part of the group and cut off from her master. I hope so, at least. So, anyway, let's get into the episode. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, we're starting right off here so we can see her get attacked again. And that attack was no joke. Do you see how much damage that did? Not just the Nymph, but to the environment around them. And you seem like such pleasant individuals. They're going to destroy Uranus. Oh, that makes it okay. I bet. Yeah, you wouldn't want him to get hurt or anything. Don't believe them. I really don't think I could hate this guy any more than I already do. But man, is he trying for it. Looks like we're not getting an opening. And he's just sleeping. A familiar ceiling. It's almost like these dreams mean something or something. Christmas decorations. It's a bit more serious than that. I like how that's her assumption. And that whole thing was instigated by Nymph, so he's not really at fault there. When I was flying over the forest, because that's a thing he does. And you can't have the Christmas party without Nymph. You gotta have a Christmas tree. Hey, flat trees are nice too. I'm sure you do. She's good with her hands. Although she's probably gonna break that bowl if she doesn't stop. Or the house, whichever. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Yeah, everybody else is off actually, an album, it says right on it. Some very nice pictures in this album, too. Yeah, there's one of you. I like it, too. Oh, yeah, that was another good moment. And Nymph actually looked happy, too. I guess they don't have that system. Prometheus. I do quite like the design of their wings. It really does suck seeing them manipulate Nymph like this. Yeah, I'm really gonna believe a promise from those two. Especially with that face. That transition from that to the head petting. Yeah, you never believe there's an evil guy up there somewhere. Man, Mitsuki's in a good mood. To look for Nymph? Some of those pictures. And hopefully she'll return with Nymph. Oh. A little bit jump scarish. Oh, wow. I see he's found a way to make her smile. So now he's pretty much lost Nymph and Icarus. I really did like the animation of the falling feathers, though. I'm still hoping she returns with Nymph, though. I know I didn't really say much during that scene, but there really wasn't much to commentate on. Yeah. She did say she liked big ones, after all. I don't know what he was expecting there. And yet here you are looking for them. And you really don't value that piece quite as much as you think you do. I thought she did say that at some point. Maybe she didn't. It was kind of easy to guess. Come on, Icarus. I was really... I was really hoping she would have sensed that in time and dodged, but... He still has that axe in there. What would we do without Sugata? Because he's so simple-minded. I don't think there's any more room for anyone else on the bike. Man, that one wing is just messed up. I do like how different the wings are in this show. It's almost like they're not trustworthy or something. Come on, Nymph, attack them, please. That's her concern here. There we go, there we go. Wish I could snap my fingers and have a car appear. That car will never get past me. Wow. Yeah, get wrecked, Gamma Harpy things. Oh man. Of course, it wouldn't be that easy. But man, that shot of Nymph laughing and crying at the same time, that was something. Those... Come on, Icarus. How long are they gonna make us watch this? I'm really hoping they can be fixed or grow back or something. Yeah. I figured the only way this is going to end in a positive way is if she goes full weapon mode. So I was waiting for that. Yeah, I really thought you were worrying way too much about that. Yeah, that watermelon. Nim's situation was also very unfair. Yeah, exactly. And they're worried. Understandably. I cannot wait to see Icarus just wreck them. Can you even do that? I know you have an axe, but you have no idea what a piece of shit he is. But man, finally getting to see Icarus just go full combat mode on people who definitely deserve to get their ass kicked. I kind of want to see her rip their wings out one by one. It probably won't go that far, but... Keep trying, you'll get it through eventually. Or the gates of Babylon, one of the two. Yeah, let's see you dodge that. Like I thought, I don't really see them breaking that chain. They're just not listening to that very important thing she's saying. Yeah, it's really important. Oh, apparently they're not concerned. That is a bomb that could blow up at any minute. And they're still running. Well, you couldn't exactly be happy with that kind of a master. But now you have Tomoki, so things are gonna change. I still don't see humans being able to break that chain. It'd be kind of silly if they could. Yeah, happiness. I am curious what that concept is like. That is such a cool looking attack. Apparently they can. I just assumed because they were capable of making these advanced creatures called angeloids, they can make a chain much stronger than any human can make a chain, but I guess not. Yeah, they're gonna hightail out of there. It really was like a lot like the Gates of Babylon, though, just the way the weapons came out. I chopped the chain in half. Man, yeah, her wings have been restored, it seems like. So Nymph has officially been separated from her master, so she's essentially free. Though, could have swore she said the collar was a bomb that would blow up if the chain was cut. Unless that was a lie from her master, which wouldn't surprise me. It is a very nice song, though. I wonder if we get anything else after the credits finish rolling. And we do. The Christmas party, which Nymph is finally able to be part of. Icarus looks pretty good in that, actually. Yeah, I'm your master from now on. Seeds? What? Must have been... Well, I didn't even catch it, so it must have been a little. Yeah. she, she just says it out loud again. It doesn't work that way. So I'm not really sure what he handed them there. So that was the 13th and final episode of Heaven's Lost Property. And this episode, yeah, there was pretty much no comedy, no ecchi in it. It was a very serious, emotional episode. The Master essentially set down two angeloids, like Gamma Harpies, I think they were called. Well, I don't know how the titles and everything work, but they're Angeloid interceptors. They were sent down to help retrieve the Icarus, the Uranus Queen, as they call her. And basically they were manipulating Nymph. Her master is such an asshole, like, just far beyond what you would need to do for any practical reason. But anyway, they worked out a strategy with her to lure Icarus there, and they would attack her in stealth mode where she was distracted. And it pretty much worked. Nymph realized that she's been deceived and her master doesn't care about her and all that, and she turned on the Harpies. Unfortunately, that didn't work out too well for her, and they just attacked back, and we had to watch for way too long, them just torturing her, essentially. And luckily, eventually, Icarus gets up and starts fighting them, but it felt like forever watching that. And she did beat them until they ran away, so... And the others actually arrived as well and were able to cut off her chains, so... But Nymph is essentially free. I don't know if the collar can still explode or not, if the chains sever the connection completely so they can't send a detonation code. I don't know how that works. But for the time being, she's free. Even if that's the case, I'm sure they'll work out a solution for that. And it was a really good episode. Like, seeing Icarus go full weapon mode like that on them was really cool. And the ending song that was playing was really nice. And yeah, they finally got to have their Christmas party at the end there. Which they really needed that, after all that very, very rough episode. And Icarus supposedly had a very tiny smile that she couldn't replicate. But, baby steps. So, the series as a whole. I really, really enjoyed this series, to the point where I kind of regret not watching it sooner. It's just been a really fun series. Some great ecchi, some good comedy. Some fun characters. Like, I really like Icarus. Nymph grew on me over time. She's really cute as well, and I'm sure she'll just continue to grow on me as the show continues, because, like I said, there are more than one season of this. And Mitsuki, I have my issues with the whole violent tsundere childhood friend thing that she has going on. But I still like her, She has her moments where she frustrates me, but overall I do like her as a character. She is quite cute. And, Mikako's fine as well. She's not really much of a focus. She just kind of... She's there when they need them, like for cars that she snaps her fingers and summons. And Sugata is a really cool character, probably my favorite male character in the series. He always gives us nice history lessons, and we get to see him attempt to fly, and he gets to use his resources and intelligence to help with various problems, like tracking down Icarus and Nymph in this case. And the way they have each episode had a different ending theme thing going on, which was really cool. Like, they were really cool. Like, I think the one where we got to see the panties fly through the sky on their journey might have been my favorite, but they were all pretty good. Like the one where Icarus was walking on the seafloor, so we got to see what she was doing, while I'm blanking on his name. Tomoki and Mitsuki were having their island life marriage thing, which turned out to be a joke. And yeah, I think that's really all I have to say on this. So yeah, I think I would give it a 9 out of 10. And before I started this series, I wasn't sure if I was going to jump into more of it as soon as I finished with the first season, but I think I will. I really just want to continue with this. And I think an OVA is what's next. I believe it's called Project Pink. So yeah, that's probably what I do next. So anyway, let me know what you thought of the anime. What's that on my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to see my reaction to the next episode early, you can do that by heading over to my Patreon. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good